Breakfast isn't just the start of the day. For older adults, it's the foundation upon which health and well-being are built. After a long night's rest, the body needs specific nourishment to support alertness, mental clarity, muscle strength, and stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. However, the bitter truth is that many common breakfast foods, which seem harmless or even healthy, can be detrimental over the years. At the same time, some underrated options can become your body's best friends, helping to maintain energy and vitality. This video will reveal the secret: which 4 breakfast foods older adults should eliminate from their diets immediately. These foods can be the cause of fatigue, digestive problems, and even contribute to gradual muscle loss. But that's not all. After that, we'll present 4 key breakfast foods that you need to include in your diet to provide your aging body with the nutrients, stability, and energy it needs for a fulfilling life. As you age, the body becomes more sensitive to fluctuations in blood sugar levels, nutrient deficiencies, and food intolerances. This means that sugary cereals or processed toast, which once seemed like the perfect breakfast in your 40s, can now subtly drain your energy, impair memory, or weaken muscles. But don't despair, because there is a way out. You don't have to skip breakfast. You just need to change it. Soon, you'll learn about smart substitutions that will be delicious, support digestion, and help control your appetite naturally, and all while providing your body with everything it needs. If you want to avoid morning fatigue or energize yourself for a more active life, the right breakfast choices can determine how you feel throughout the day. So let's start with the first breakfast food that older adults should immediately eliminate from their diets, especially if fatigue, weight gain, or joint pain have become part of your daily life. The most undesirable breakfast food is sugary cereal. It's a disguised sugar bomb that saps strength and weakens muscles. Many older adults, when choosing breakfast, prefer a bowl of sugary cereal, believing it's a quick and easy way to start the day. However, this seemingly harmless choice can be one of the worst breakfast options for older adults, especially those looking to maintain muscle strength, stable blood sugar levels, and sustained energy levels throughout the day. The most serious problem with sugary cereals is their high sugar content. Many brands are packed with refined sugars and artificial sweeteners to create a sweet, addictive taste that leads to a sharp spike in blood glucose levels. For older adults, whose insulin sensitivity may already be declining with age, these sugar spikes can be devastating, leading to fatigue, weight gain, and increased muscle loss over time. The rapid rise in sugar is usually followed by an energy crash, leaving you feeling sluggish, irritable, and less motivated to move, especially in the morning. In addition, many sugary cereals lack sufficient fiber, healthy fats, and protein, which are essential for older adults to feel full and maintain stable energy levels. Without these key nutrients, older adults are more likely to experience overeating, increased cravings, and muscle breakdown. Consider the experience of Harold Harry Montgomery, a 76-year-old retired engineer from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Harry had been eating sugary cereal for breakfast for years, thinking it was an easy and quick option. But over time, he began to notice stiffness in his joints and midday fatigue that left him too tired to enjoy his daily walks. After a visit to his doctor, Harry learned that his sugar-rich breakfasts were causing blood sugar imbalances, contributing to his fatigue and muscle loss. He switched to a whole grain, protein-rich breakfast, such as oatmeal with nuts and berries, and quickly noticed an improvement in his energy and muscle strength. The problem with eating sugary cereals isn't just the short-term effects on energy. They also have long-term effects on muscle mass and metabolism. Excessive sugar consumption, especially when combined with insufficient protein and healthy fats, can accelerate muscle loss. This can lead to sarcopenia, which is common in older adults. Maintaining lean muscle mass is essential for preserving mobility, bone density, and overall independence as you age. So what should older adults eat instead? Swap sugary cereals for whole grain options like oatmeal, which provides fiber and protein to help stabilize blood sugar levels and keep you feeling full longer. Adding nuts, seeds, and berries can provide healthy fats and antioxidants that aid muscle recovery, prevent oxidative damage, and provide sustained energy. Therefore, sugary cereals may seem like an easy breakfast choice, but they come with hidden consequences, especially for seniors. They cause blood sugar spikes, contribute to muscle loss, and drain energy. By switching to whole-grain, protein-rich options and healthy fats, older adults can make healthier choices that support long-term vitality, muscle strength, and sustained energy. Next, let's move on to another common breakfast mistake that can subtly undermine your health. Starting your day with the wrong juice, the worst breakfast food. Number 2, fruit juices. A high-sugar breakfast that sabotages energy and muscles. Fruit juices are often seen as a healthy choice, particularly for older adults looking to boost their vitamin C intake or improve hydration. However, many store-bought juices, especially those labeled as 100% juice, are loaded with sugar, and they are often one of the worst breakfast options for seniors. While the initial burst of sweetness may seem refreshing, fruit juice can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, leading to energy crashes, muscle fatigue, and weight gain over time. Unlike eating whole fruits, fruit juices lack fiber. This means that the natural sugars in the juice are absorbed into the bloodstream much faster. For older adults, whose bodies may be less efficient at maintaining stable blood sugar levels, this can lead to hypoglycemia, high blood sugar, and then a sudden crash. These sugar roller coasters can also trigger increased fat storage and muscle loss as the body focuses on managing blood sugar fluctuations rather than building or maintaining lean muscle mass. Consider the example of Gloria Glow Thomas, a 70-year-old retired nurse from Toledo, Ohio. Gloria always started her day with a glass of orange juice, considering it a great way to energize herself. However, after experiencing months of sluggishness and struggling with muscle weakness, she decided to analyze her diet. She realized that her regular consumption of sugary juices was contributing to her fatigue and joint discomfort. By cutting out juice and replacing it with whole fruits and smoothies made with vegetables and protein, Gloria noticed improved energy levels and reduced muscle soreness. One of the main problems with fruit juice is that it is not as filling as whole fruit. While it may deliver a large dose of sugar, the lack of fiber to slow down digestion can leave older adults feeling hungry sooner, which in turn leads to overeating throughout the day. For older adults with insulin resistance or prediabetes, such a sugar overload can exacerbate symptoms, including weight gain, fatigue, and increased muscle breakdown. So what can seniors drink instead of juices? The answer is simple: whole fruits, vegetable-based smoothies, and water. These options provide fiber, antioxidants, and essential vitamins without causing the blood sugar spikes that come with drinking fruit juices. As a healthy alternative, older adults can try smoothies made with spinach, berries, and a scoop of protein powder, or water infused with lemon or cucumber for extra hydration without sugar. In summary, even if the package says that fruit juice is 100% natural, it is one of the least suitable breakfast options for the elderly. The high sugar content leads to sharp fluctuations in blood sugar levels, subsequent energy decline, and potential muscle loss. At the same time, it lacks the necessary fiber and nutrients contained in whole fruits. For a healthier breakfast, it is recommended to choose whole fruits and drinks with a low sugar content. Next, we will look at another breakfast product that is commonly associated with healthy eating. We will talk about yogurt, but with a nuance that can negatively affect muscle health and digestion. The worst breakfast food number 3 is fat-free yogurt. This is a dairy trap that deprives muscles of much-needed protein and healthy fats. Yogurt has long been recognized as a healthy option for breakfast, providing the body with calcium, probiotics, and protein to support digestive and bone health. However, not all yogurts are created equal. While often marketed as a healthier option, non-fat yogurt may actually do more harm than good, especially for older adults. It might seem like a great way to avoid fat, but non-fat yogurt strips you of the very nutrients you need to maintain muscle mass and sustain energy levels as you age. One of the main issues with non-fat yogurt is its lack of healthy fats, which are essential for muscle repair, energy production, and nutrient absorption. Older adults need fats to help absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, necessary for maintaining bone and muscle strength. Healthy fats also fuel muscles, helping them perform better and recover after physical activity. But when you opt for non-fat yogurt, you miss out on these essential nutrients, leaving your body with fewer tools to support muscle mass and optimal metabolism. Moreover, many non-fat yogurts are loaded with added sugars to compensate for the lack of flavor, turning what should be a healthy snack into a sugar-laden treat. For older adults who are already prone to blood sugar regulation issues, these added sugars can lead to insulin spikes, fatigue, and muscle loss over time. These sugar spikes disrupt the body's ability to repair muscle tissue, especially for older adults already dealing with age-related muscle loss. Consider the example of Phyllis Phil Washington, a 75-year-old retired teacher from Charlotte, North Carolina. For a long time, Phil consumed non-fat yogurt, believing it was the healthiest choice for her. However, she noticed that she often felt tired and gained weight after consuming the yogurt, despite eating a healthy diet. After consulting with a dietitian and analyzing her diet, Phil learned that the non-fat options led to both sharp sugar spikes and a lack of adequate protein, negatively impacting her muscle recovery and energy levels. By switching to high-fat Greek yogurt, which contains more protein and healthy fats, Phil experienced a significant difference in her muscle strength and endurance, especially during her daily walks. So what is best for older adults? High-fat Greek yogurt is a far more preferable option for older adults. It is rich in protein and contains healthy fats, making it an ideal choice for maintaining muscle mass and overall health. Greek yogurt, in particular, is also rich in probiotics, which promote gut health and boost immunity, which is especially important as you age. In conclusion, non-fat yogurt is one of the most undesirable breakfast foods for older adults. While it may seem like a good choice for weight management, it actually deprives the body of the essential fats and proteins needed to maintain muscle mass, energy, and overall health. High-fat Greek yogurt or other whole milk options are a much healthier choice for older adults, promoting muscle building. Next, let's consider another breakfast item that many older adults choose, believing it helps with weight loss, but may actually slow down metabolism and weaken muscles. The worst breakfast food, number 4, is muffins. A sugary treat that causes sugar spikes and weakens muscles. Muffins are a classic breakfast item that is often advertised as a convenient way to start the day. But despite their seemingly harmless nature, muffins, especially store-bought or pre-packaged ones, are one of the worst breakfast foods older adults can consume. Despite their tempting taste and soft texture, muffins hide a sneaky danger. They are overflowing with refined sugar, unhealthy fats, and white flour. These ingredients are capable of weakening muscles, causing blood sugar spikes, and ultimately contributing to weight gain as well as muscle tissue breakdown. Most muffins are made from refined flour, a processed type of carbohydrate that lacks vital fiber and nutrients. These refined carbohydrates break down rapidly in the digestive system, causing a rapid rise in blood sugar levels, followed by an equally rapid drop in energy. For older adults, such drastic fluctuations in blood glucose levels can lead to muscle fatigue, weakness, and increased inflammation, especially for those with insulin resistance or pre-diabetic conditions. Moreover, muffins are often high in sugar, which can accelerate muscle breakdown, exacerbate insulin resistance, and lead to sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. Consider the story of Vera V. Harding, a 72-year-old retired nurse from Minneapolis, Minnesota, as an example. Vera had a habit of starting her day with a blueberry muffin and a cup of coffee. While she enjoyed the treat initially, she noticed over time that she felt more sluggish, and her muscle cramps seemed to intensify, especially after her daily walks. After consulting her doctor, she learned that her muffin habit was likely contributing to blood sugar fluctuations and muscle soreness. Vera swapped the muffins for whole grain toast with avocado and hard-boiled eggs, and within a few weeks, she felt more energetic and less stiff. A particular issue is that muffins lack sufficient protein, which plays a key role in muscle repair and growth. Consuming a muffin that is high in sugar and carbohydrates but low in protein leads to muscle breakdown and impairs recovery after physical activity. So what is recommended for older adults as an alternative? For a healthier breakfast, older adults should choose whole grains, such as whole grain toast, oatmeal, or whole grain waffles. These foods contain complex carbohydrates, which are digested slowly, helping to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Pairing them with protein-rich foods, such as eggs, Greek yogurt, or nut butter, can help to strengthen muscles, stabilize energy levels, and keep you feeling full for longer. A breakfast that includes healthy fats, fiber, and protein will contribute to both muscle health and overall well-being. In conclusion, muffins are not the best breakfast choice for older adults. Their high sugar content, use of refined flour, and scarce amount of protein can harm health. These components can cause sharp fluctuations in blood sugar levels, weakening of muscle tissue, and chronic fatigue. Instead, it is recommended to give preference to whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats to recharge energy and get the necessary nutrients to maintain strength and vitality. Next, we will consider more useful breakfast alternatives that are beneficial for muscles and rich in nutrients, which are especially important for older adults. The first breakfast product recommended for consumption is whole grains. This is a nutritious base, rich in fiber, which contributes to increased energy and maintenance of muscle health. As the body ages, it needs not only calories in the morning, but also sustained energy, fiber, and nutrients that support muscle strength and normal digestion. This is where whole grains come to the rescue. Whole grains, such as oats, quinoa, whole wheat, and brown rice, contain fiber, B vitamins, and minerals, such as magnesium and iron. All of this is necessary for older people seeking to maintain muscle strength, stabilize blood sugar levels, and maintain overall energy levels. Unlike refined grains, which are stripped of most of their nutrients during processing, whole grains retain their nutrient-rich germ and bran, making them an excellent source of slowly digested carbohydrates. This means they help maintain stable blood sugar levels, preventing the energy dips that can occur from eating sugary foods like muffins or fruit juices. The fiber in whole grains also supports digestion and heart health, making it easier for older adults to manage their weight, stay full longer, and avoid constipation. An example is Clara Claire Martin, a 78-year-old retired teacher from Salt Lake City, Utah. Clara always started her day with white toast and eggs, but after learning about the benefits of whole grains, she switched to oatmeal with almond butter and fruit. Within a week, she noticed that she felt more energetic throughout the day. Digestion improved, and her usual afternoon fatigue disappeared. Now her food kept her full longer, supporting muscle strength and energy. To incorporate whole grains into your morning diet, consider overnight oats, whole wheat pancakes, or whole grain toast. For a balanced, muscle-friendly meal, combine them with healthy fats, such as avocado or nuts, and protein, such as eggs or Greek yogurt. In conclusion, whole grains are an important element of breakfast for any older adult. They provide sustained energy, support muscle fiber, and are packed with digestion-friendly nutrients, helping seniors stay active, energetic, and healthy. The second best breakfast food is avocados. They are a creamy source of healthy fats that support muscle recovery and energy. Healthy fats are an essential nutrient, especially for seniors, when it comes to maintaining muscle strength and energy levels. One of the best sources of these healthy fats is avocados. Packed with monounsaturated fats, fiber, vitamin C and E, and potassium, avocados are a powerhouse muscle-friendly food that can enhance recovery, promote stable energy, and support overall heart health. This is why avocados are a must-have breakfast food for seniors. Unlike processed foods that contain trans fats or saturated fats that can contribute to muscle loss and inflammation, avocados provide fats that help reduce inflammation, support muscle repair, and improve nutrient absorption. The potassium in avocados helps balance electrolytes, reducing the risk of muscle cramps, especially for seniors who are more prone to dehydration or electrolyte imbalances. One of the biggest benefits of avocados is their ability to boost energy without causing the blood sugar spikes and crashes commonly associated with sugary breakfasts. This makes them an ideal food for seniors looking for steady, sustained energy throughout the day. The combination of healthy fats and fiber in avocados keeps you feeling full longer, preventing unnecessary snacking and helping to maintain a healthy weight. Let's meet Marty. Marty Stevens is a 74-year-old retiree from Madison, Wisconsin, who used to work as a librarian. Active by nature, Marty nevertheless began to notice a decline in energy after breakfast in her later years. After consulting a nutritionist, she incorporated avocados into her morning routine, adding them as a spread on whole-grain toast or in smoothies. Within days, Marty experienced an energy boost, and her usual muscle aches after morning walks noticeably decreased. "I feel much more invigorated and recovered now," she says, "and I can do my favorite activities without feeling so tired." To reap the muscle-supporting benefits of avocados, try adding half a fruit to your breakfast. You can spread it on whole-grain toast, add it to a smoothie, or even use it in scrambled eggs for an extra dose of healthy fats and protein. In summary, avocados are an excellent choice for seniors looking to support muscle health, improve energy levels, and reduce inflammation. They provide a healthy, sustained source of fat, and when included in a balanced breakfast, they help you feel full and energized throughout the day. Next, we will look at another wonderful breakfast food that is high in protein and healthy fats to help seniors stay strong and energized. Breakfast food number 3, eggs, a protein-rich breakfast that supports muscle health and strength. When it comes to supporting muscle recovery, strength, and overall vitality, few foods can match eggs in their versatility and nutrient density. Whether scrambled, poached, or hard-boiled, eggs are an excellent source of high-quality protein, essential for seniors to maintain muscle mass and improve recovery after physical activity. This is why eggs are on the list of must-have breakfast foods for seniors. Eggs contain essential amino acids, which are the building blocks of muscle tissue and serve as an excellent source of vitamins. Vitamin D plays a key role in ensuring normal muscle function and maintaining bone health. These two aspects often deteriorate with age. Including eggs in your morning meal can provide seniors with the protein they need to rebuild muscle fibers, maintain strength, and prevent sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. In addition, eggs contain healthy fats that are beneficial for joint health, stimulate brain function, and support necessary energy levels. One of the main benefits of eggs is their ability to provide a stable source of protein without increasing the amount of calories or sugar consumed, which is especially important for seniors looking to avoid weight gain or feeling tired. Eating eggs for breakfast can help maintain stable blood sugar levels and provide a long-term energy boost throughout the day, eliminating the sharp spikes and drops that can occur with sugary breakfasts. Consider the real-life example of Walter "Walt" Patterson, a 79-year-old retired architect from Portland, Oregon. Walt had always led an active life and preferred oatmeal in the mornings. However, as he aged, he began to notice a decline in his muscle strength, particularly in his arms and legs. After consulting with his dietitian, he started incorporating eggs into his breakfast, either as an omelet or hard-boiled, paired with whole wheat toast. Within weeks, Walt felt a surge in strength, increased energy for his daily walks, and reduction in joint pain. "It's all about the protein," Walt says. "I feel so much stronger, and I can finally do more of the things I enjoy." For older adults, an optimal way to incorporate eggs into their breakfast is by combining them with whole grains, such as whole wheat toast or oatmeal, for a balanced and nutrient-rich meal. You can also add a handful of leafy greens or avocado to make your breakfast even more nutritious, providing your body with essential vitamins, minerals, and fats for an energized start to the day. In conclusion, eggs are one of the most suitable breakfast foods for older adults, providing a high-quality source of protein that supports muscle health, strength, and energy levels. They are easy to prepare, nutrient-dense, and an excellent way to start the day with a meal that nourishes and energizes. Next on the list are berries, which are also brimming with vitamins and minerals, making them ideal for boosting energy flow and supporting muscle activity as one ages. Berries are a veritable treasure trove of nutrients that support muscle health and recovery. When it comes to natural energy and muscle recovery, few fruits can rival the power of berries. Packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, and fiber, blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries are all excellent additions to breakfast for older adults. They not only provide a burst of natural sweetness, but also boast anti-inflammatory properties, which are crucial for muscle and joint health as one ages. One of the most significant benefits of berries is their antioxidant content, particularly flavonoids like anthocyanins, which have been found to reduce oxidative stress in the body. For older adults, this is especially important because oxidative stress can lead to muscle fatigue, breakdown, and delayed recovery after physical activities. Regular consumption of berries can help older adults combat inflammation and protect muscle fibers from damage caused by free radicals. Moreover, the vitamin C content in berries is essential for collagen production, which supports the health of joints, ligaments, and tendons. Consider the story of Margaret Maggie Ferguson, a 78-year-old retired teacher from Tucson, Arizona. Maggie had been feeling stiffer and more achy in her legs and arms after gardening and noticed that her muscles took longer to recover. After learning about the anti-inflammatory properties of berries, she started adding a cup of fresh blueberries to her morning oatmeal. Within a couple of weeks, Maggie noticed a significant reduction in muscle soreness and felt more energetic throughout the day. The blueberries have really made a difference, Maggie says. I feel more flexible, and my recovery time has shortened considerably. Berries, among other things, are an excellent source of fiber, playing a vital role in regulating digestion and maintaining a healthy weight, which is certainly of paramount importance for muscle function. The fiber in berries helps stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing the spikes and crashes that can be triggered by sugary foods like pastries or juices. This gradual release of energy is particularly beneficial for older adults who need to sustain their endurance and strength throughout the day. To incorporate berries into your breakfast, consider adding fresh or frozen berries to Greek yogurt, smoothies, or whole grain cereals. They can also be added to oatmeal or enjoyed raw as a delicious and nutritious snack. With their sweet flavor and rich nutrient profile, berries are a great way to start the day, providing your body with the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants needed for muscle health. To summarize, berries are an excellent choice for older adults looking to enhance muscle recovery, combat inflammation, and boost energy levels. Their antioxidant properties, high fiber content, and vitamin C make them a versatile and beneficial addition to any breakfast. Including berries in your morning meals can provide your muscles with the nutrients they need to maintain strength and health, while also enjoying a delicious treat. Breakfast is a key meal that sets the tone for the day, especially for older adults looking to maintain muscle strength, energy, and overall well-being. As we have seen, breakfast food choices can significantly impact muscle recovery, blood sugar stability, and overall wellness. We looked at 4 foods to avoid for breakfast, such as sugary cereals, fruit juices, non-fat yogurt, and pastries, which are often high in refined sugar and lack the nutrients needed to support muscle function. These foods may provide a quick burst of energy, but can ultimately lead to blood sugar spikes, fatigue, and muscle weakness, leaving one feeling drained and sluggish. On the other hand, 4 breakfast options were identified that are worth including in your daily diet. These are whole grains, eggs, avocados, and berries, which are a treasure trove of high-quality protein, healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants. These foods not only provide the body with essential nutrients supporting muscles and energizing, but also promote muscle tissue repair and joint health. They provide the fuel and strength needed to maintain activity and independence in old age.